Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecrafters of all ages, welcome back to Forever Bedrock. I've been busy. Um, I've done quite a bit of digging around here and actually brought this all down to level 45. And as you can see here on path 1, I've already started some things. So once we start the descension, we actually will end up with 2 more choices right away. And then we will dive down even deeper than we already have. And what I would like to do is kind of set up a randomizer right here at this junction that determines one way open or the other. And I want it to not change very often. So when the player comes down and they get to this point here, I don't want them to be like have time to sit here and watch, the paths adjust. This one closed, this one opening, this one closed, this one opening. Like I would like kind of like it to take time, right? And the cool thing about this, with one path opening and the other closing opposite of each other, so that there's always one open, it's not something that needs to like be reset with the game. It can be independent itself, but we also don't want it to start until, say, I think if we tied it into this redstone here, we could probably get, we could probably tie it into that redstone there, and then after they make their choice and come this way, it'll make its decision on which door will be open, which one will be closed, just to kind of add that variety there. So even though I've chosen this path, which if we come in here, I was crouched that entire time. Interesting, right? So if we come in here and we drop down path 1, we end up right here. We have a choice to go left or right. If we take this right path, all 4 of these pressure plates will activate one thing. They won't be individual deals, right? And it should only technically be able to activate once per run. We'll see about how we get that down. But once we come through here and that door closes, and that redstone then can decide which door is going to be open, which one is going to be closed, right? And until that redstone gets unpowered, which, like it is now, it's not powered right now because we killed the Shrieker, right? So until that redstone gets unpowered, it'll continue to, do its thing. Maybe we'll hook the randomizer up to a hopper clock or something, where we can have it decide, I don't know, like the length of time it takes for 5 stacks of items to transfer from hopper to hopper. Seems like a pretty decent amount of time. Enough time to where I make my decision and I go. Now, if I'm down here and at some point I decide I want to try and go back for whatever reason, or I get turned around and I end up back this way, I may meet a wall. Or it may be open for me to come through, and if my timing is just right, once I realize I'm back here and I'm blocked out of there, if my timing is just right, maybe perhaps then I could take the other path if that opens or whatever. You know, it's just to add, I guess, it's a little bit of life of it, to the maze in a way. So I think that would be really, really cool. How well, let's get our helmet on first off in case anything terrible happens here. We're gonna need our redstone box, and we'll take this box, and let's go ahead and just put those right there. So these are definitely going to... Here's the thing. How do we... How do we do this? We could shrink this down to a two-way path, because whether we use slime or honey or whatever, we don't want that to be exposed. And I think the two-wide path is pretty much the only way we could do that. Experiment time. Well, we don't have any sticky pistons. That's so that's the first thing we have to do, is make some of those. And we will need I don't know, we'll just grab a torch and a little bit of dust, right? Alright, so I can use regular pistons for this. I think it doesn't... If I do that, will one piston actually extend the other? No. But if I extend that piston into a redstone signal, it will then extend, and I can retract that one and then retract that one. And of course, if those were sticky pistons, it would have brought the other piston back, right? Extend, extend, unextend, and unextend. Right, brings it back. So in theory, we can try this right here. In theory, well, the question is, how would I incorporate the redstone signal here? How would I get that redstone signal to excuse me. Redstoning on camera, so this is why nobody does it. I'm not really worried about the piston head being exposed because I could use other pistons to just kind of cover that. If that makes sense. Oh, wait a minute. I got it. So, if I'm here... No, that still wouldn't... If that redstone torch is, say, there... And I put that back, right? If I power this back here, no. That does not, not even soft power the piston. Okay. But I think oops. That got a little dig happy, right? Okay, if this is... We need... Oh, or spruce, I mean. If that is like that... And I put that there, and then do this. No, it still does not. Because it's not over it, right? Curious here. If I drop that to there, and then take that staircase, no. Okay, so what if we have that there, that there. It's for science, guys. It's for science. That there. So this would drop down right there, right? And we would still have a nice little deal here. So we push. Well, wait a minute. So how do I unpower that? Be the next thing. I'd have to snake that under. So forth, so forth. This would probably need to run down here. Or that would need to run a block higher, wouldn't it? There, that is unpowered, but that block is still powered. So, effectively, the torch down here would do nothing, right? We wouldn't even need a torch there. Oh, interesting. Because it unpowered at the same time? I'm guessing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly why. So this is the basic concept here. And then just to cover the two pistons here, we would just do like piston, piston. It would have to come out a little farther, wouldn't it? Or could actually just go below that. And I believe it would soft power the piston above it automatically. Nope. But if I did that, that would power them both. We really wouldn't need... Okay, so it wouldn't be that level. would actually be up above that. Like that. Which means like that. So that's exactly how, I mean, you have to think there's oh, that double extender brings it way out here, doesn't it? From back there. So we could just do a single extender on this side. And again, these only, oh, this is a tricky part here. Because we need to be able to stack these. And that doesn't power that one. How's it going, Jonathan? But anyways, that's basically the concept. We don't have to figure that out here. That's not what we're worried about tonight. Probably what I'll do is I'll figure one out off camera or something, and and then we'll do the rest either in the video or on camera or whatever. But we know, like, these are going to be whole blocks. And instead of stairs, these ones here will be slabs. And I mean, and then you start the descent a little slower. But as soon as you hit them staircases, it's like you drop a little bit quicker, which actually helps add to the, I believe will help add to the feel of the dive. Which is what we want. So let's first off find out. Alright, we want the cobbled, we have tiled, cobbled, and brick. No, brick and cobbled, polished underneath, so we probably want tiled up here. These are all different in that aspect, so oh yes, And I need to bring all my stuff down here before we go any lower, and I have to like scaffold up to get it or something. Oh. I was like, well, I have no idea what just happened. um, oh, this is right where we're working at. Okay. Or no. This side. I made too many of the tiles. I need. Or not too many of the tiled, but I forgot to make the whole blocks. I mean, I guess I don't really need the whole blocks, but there we go again. This is dangerous. Who put this here? Oh. How do I even get out of this one? Jump. There we go. Shouldn't fall in that one anymore. I guess there's that one's whatever. Alright. You know what else we didn't grab? Scaffolding, which is right here. Definitely need this. What? Wait a minute. Because they're top slabs. Might be able to reach it. I can definitely reach it. Just have to bridge out a little. Okay. We're going to want those to go there. No. That is exactly why we put these walls here, so we know where we're going. Alright, now we want that, and that. go this way and this way. Bring it down another one. Alright, I can touch that. So that means we kind of want it to, oh, I can't touch the side though. That's okay. So we need these one more time. And that's kind of the height that I mainly want to keep it at, is just high enough where I can reach it. Only 15 minutes. I thought live chat was off. That's funny. I mean, in my streams, you never know about live chat, to be honest. I try. I do think I am much better than I used to be. Not that I don't need work. Okay, we're not looking for it to get claustrophobic in here. I mean, not to say we won't use that in parts of the maze, but that's not the idea here. The idea is, now we've used the illusion here of the ceiling getting farther away from us, you know, as we're coming down. The ceiling is getting farther out of our view. I mean, you can kind of see it dropping down here and lowers yet again and kind of plateaus just before it starts dropping off again. So I think it just kind of helps add to that diving down sensation. My hopes are that, you know, when it's all walled off like this, that by doing so, it actually feels like you're going deeper than you actually are, giving it more of a dive feeling. Really bad at chatting tonight. Yeah, I'm always really bad at reading chat, not just tonight. And it might be could be better at chatting if I was if I was reading it better. So yeah, I think that's kind of starting to give what we're going for here. And of course, as we're going down here, we want to kind of keep it the same until we get close to the bottom again. And that's where we'll start to... Oh, I got this way too close. And then that'll be where we start stepping it down again. So maybe like to here. And well, we could actually still use slabs. Nah, because I feel like it's not gonna give the same effect. I liked it with the whole block. You can see the ceiling lowering much better to show that the ceiling is coming down with you, not just that, you know, you're not as far from it as you thought you were or whatever. You can literally feel it falling down, coming down with you. Oh, I can't even jump tonight, and y'all guys want me to read chat? Actually, I mean, if they're all bottom slabs, it shouldn't anything be able to spawn up there. At least that's the idea. Like, every once in a while where there's those whole blocks, I'll come in and add torches just so that those spots aren't spawnable, and I can see if I need to break into the game later for whatever reason. Let's face it, I'm doing a lot of redstone on this game. So I can almost foresee a lot of debugging in the future, you know. Yeah, so that's kind of where I want it to be. And that... Can I reach the side of that from down here? I can. So that's... should be low enough to that point. And while we're talking about it, I mean, that's something I should probably just go ahead and do. Throw some torches up here and get it over with. Yeah, these bottom slabs would be non-spawnable, so they wouldn't matter. But them torches will give me light so that I can see where I'm at in regards to the game. I can use my my graph paper sketch as a blueprint, which is basically what I've been doing anyway. So, one moment. Someone had to let the dogs in here when they were being so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely. Okay, so, spoilers, no spoilers. I'm definitely looking to control the area as far as making sure there's no spawnable spots. I may have to. Obviously, I can't do anything about the water surrounding and everything, but and I may have some caves to light up. I know there's a ton of caves under here that we're gonna dig into, anyways. But because I dug down in the corners to lay it out, because I was gonna start mining the bottom couple layers out for redstone. I did mine these corners all the way down. All four of them, mind you. Diamonds? If you need diamonds, there should be some at my starter base. I don't have any on me here. So, hopefully that, gives us what we're looking for. So we'll have the randomizer here. I'll figure the doors out. I may just have to do like I did there and shrink it down to a 2 wide path where the doors close at. Not a big deal. That's so weird. Oh, I do not have 1K. Definitely don't have anywhere near that number. I thought you wanted to duplicate like some, armor trims or something, for yourself or something. Yeah. But I definitely don't have those kind of diamonds. I'm not poor, but I don't have 1K diamonds, that's for sure. So anyways, you have your decision when you come in, left or right. You make your choice. Once you get to each one of these, you'll branch off again with 2 more choices, which are technically going to be decided for you. Or you know what? I'll let you guys decide. Is this one way or the other, or do we use a randomizer to decide if each door independently opens or closes on its own? In which case, we won't have to tie it into any other redstone. We just put it on a clock that gets activated. I guess we would still tie it into here just so it only gets activated when that does. But, and the doors could start off opened on a randomizer that decides if it opens or closes, or maybe we hook it into the redstone for each path to determine if it gets opened or closed, so that it's ready to go when they get down here, and just have it on a clock that will we could make the clock as long as we want. We don't even have to go by just a hopper, you know what I mean? Like we could definitely I guess technically we would be limited by a hopper. I don't see any other way around that. We would be limited to 5 stacks, but based on, every 5 stacks, a random chance that it closes, not bad. So then, once we get down here, Now this is the question. How far off do I want to go with this? Oops. In this particular direction, I don't have my notes in front of me. I know I tried to make things simple, and a lot of things are in increments of 3s and 4s. Or technically 2s and 3s. The 2s doubled to give the 4. So at which point you get here and you're committed. Or not technically. I mean, you're only committed so far back to that point, unless you want to wait on a timer or whatever. But we might incorporate some way to punish people who wait here, if that seems to be a thing. We don't want people to get bored because they were waiting to pick a different route or something, you know? I believe I have my sponges on me. I just don't know how much good they're gonna do me. Did I only have 27 sponges on me? I see a name tag in the distance. Oh. I do know we have 29 sponges. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, that sponge did make a difference. Sponge here, maybe? Gotta get this place lit up. Mobs are definitely gonna spawn here if we go sponging this out. It's Jonathan. I say uh-oh like like oh no. It's not like that. It sounded like that, but it wasn't meant to. Wow. going. Let me, alright, I guess I'm safe here. Let me, check. I should be all good on Discord. I'm pretty sure. At least I hope I am. That would be... That'd be so sad if I wasn't. Okay, so if he comes to chat with us, we got the technology. I feel like this water is vicious here. There he is. How can I help you, good sir? I think I'll keep you here with me for a bit. At least until you work off payment for that sponge. Oh, are you trying to help out? Is that what's going on here? Let's put that light there. Just get some torch spam going on in here. So if I mine up a torch, there's like a ton more. Thought he was gonna go drown himself or something. I don't know what he's doing. I am completely confused. Can I help you, good sir? let him out. So, having your own Joe in a hole. And this is a big hole, too. I got a big hole to store him in. He's like a cartographer Joe, or, I mean, what's going on with them boots? Styling. Styling. I do have one sponge I need to get in the furnace here. Where's my furnace? For some reason, it's wet. They don't always dry. Where did you get that from? Oh, he got a fancy axe there. He likes getting stoned, apparently. Let's keep throwing it. Well, I was. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that is a good question. Where did he get that polished slab? I'll know when I see a spot somewhere if it was something that I accidentally broke and didn't realize, and it just hadn't despawned yet. I don't know what this guy's doing. We're just gonna move along. Oh, don't worry. All this will end up mined out from underneath here anyways. And I'm gonna need more wood, which is all over here. Actually, you know what? Let me grab this, grab that. There we go. Warp to work block, don't need that. Black wool, don't need that right now. Work block. Whoop. I was wondering why do I got pork chops? Sneaky, sneaky man. I think I can sneak quicker than he can walk because of my sneaky pounce. Okay. Well, now that we got that out of our systems, actually, we're gonna want to put that somewhere like, I don't know, here. And we still need the wood. Let's get this redstone stuff out of our inventory so we have a little more space. There's that, and that. Yes, pork chops are his signature move, actually. Now that you mention it, I don't know how many times I've had pork chops in my inventory after an interaction with him and not realized it until, like, later. And I know they had to come from him because, I mean, there was nowhere else for them to come from. Alright, that there for now. Got a nice little way up. Okay, so what I would like to do at this point do I want to make it where this can tie into this? Or is that a no-go? Okay. So remember, let me know. Do these automatically like? Wait a minute, where am I at? Do each of these automatically one open, one close, or are each one on individual randomizers that, you know, once we power them, have a chance to change states? Let me know about that. And let me know if the left path there, or the right path, and this left path, if you think it would be a good idea for them to be able to cross here. I mean, they don't have to. But they are pretty close to each other, so I mean, before things start getting too crazy, let's say it's possible they could. Actually, let me get these back before I get that answer. We're gonna put that a new go. And let's see, that's okay, so that's the path here. I kind of like the idea of running this a little ways. Let's see, this would be the end of the path here. So that would be a multiple of the 4 blocks out. I mean, technically they're close enough that it could cross paths with this one too, if we wanted it to. Or even that one. But feel like we've come to a position where we kind of want to go down some more. Like, this is a pretty straight ordeal. Hey, we've even got a Freb. we got like a whole show going on here. Uh-oh, he's cornered. He's got nowhere to run. The maze is working. Wow. That's a neat trick. It's not supposed to do that. Like, the reset button is the only one that's supposed to be able to unpower that door, but there's little things that, I don't know. It's weird how it works. That's not hooked to a sticky piston, and it's actually a redstone block that gets moved, so. Whoa, what kind of Joe is this? I'm not even sure what question he was ever talking about in chat either. You can keep it if you mine it. You know, seeing the three of us in here. Oh, that was definitely a pearl. Before I noticed the ender pearl in his hand, I totally thought, like, I was like, whoa, server lag at its finest. What's funny is Prep has a pickaxe. He could have easily gone through that door. It's like watching old Tom and Jerry cartoons. Uh-oh. I think he about stepped through the floor. Oh, they're right on top of each other. But yeah, seeing the three of us here and them having space to run around, kind of gives more of a idea of how big this actually is. I mean, it looks compact here with the 4 tubes. Drop chutes and stuff from the 4 different paths, and the wider paths here, but I mean, this is a pretty big area. It seems like he got stuck at the door again. He did. I'm not even sure what either of them are doing anymore. I thought Fred was just like he came charging at him with his sword. I thought he was gonna kill him, and he started running and he started chasing him. And I don't know. They're just having a good time. Okay, so they're gonna have their good time, and I think we're going to go ahead and maybe drop down. Whoop, take our next little dive here. Yes, we do have stairs. How good of you to ask. I'm not. What level is this down here? I mean, this is level 40. You could still technically hit water in the ocean here. I think the bottom of the ocean would be like 38, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do. Let's do a third set of stairs. Oh. I can go there for now. What I really want to do is level this out. We've got a little bit of time left for our stream. Not a lot of time. If I could quit misplacing blocks, that would help a ton. I got that sponge. Thank you, sir. Actually, since I got that sponge, let's just light that up before it gets dangerous. And go ahead and take that block out of the way. We're still level 39 though. Here come the slimes. Oh, you're so right. Oh, goodness. Getting down there. I've been trying to figure out if I want to, like, just finish up, like, path 1 before I even start on path 2. And if I do that, do I do, like, since I'm on the right path, do I just finish this right path before I even start on the left path? And try and troubleshoot it as much as I can, or... yeah, things like that I've just been trying to figure out. And I feel like that, rather than jumping around, would actually... Oh yeah, that's the bottom slab, which is what I want. Because it's Nikki up there. Nikki. Let's definitely get a torch on that. I mean, that's not claustrophobic. You can't jump and hit your head on it. But I think it's low enough that with the neck... I think it's low enough that I have no idea what that is. Like, there's no conversation here to put anything into context. Fred's down here digging. I don't know if he's just trying to help out. I don't even know where he is, and he's pointing. Oh. You okay? Oh, yeah. Oh! I thought I was crouched. Oh, he's looking for slime chunks. I was like, I got so much material, you don't have to dig for it. But I do appreciate it. I can't believe I fell down my beacon hole. Like, that was the whole point in the trapdoors and stuff, is so that, you know, I don't do that. Right, and he clearly was not. Same with me. I clearly was not. Oh, now I am. Now that it's too late. I just got lucky. Last time I fell down that, I popped the totem. Which is why the trapdoors are there. Oh, the puppies are all excited about something. Alright, so now as we go down, we kind of, I think we can do this and pull it off. That's definitely too low. So... Oh. Fred's killing a ghast. Thank you, sir. That's the last thing I needed was a fireball in my face or something. I'll get a sign. We'll just put on it, here lies Jonathan. He wasn't mummified, but he was tombed. Definitely crypt. Actually, Fred, are you in need of resources? I mean, other than the redstone, I don't have redstone that I can give you. I mean, you've been throwing extra in them, although you said, but if you're in need of resources, there's, where is it? Over here? No. Oh, this way. Over here. The only thing that I have here that I'm in need of, I got tons of stone. I need the cobblestone. And really the ore blocks. I need all the ore blocks. But anything that's not an ore block, I'm really not in a need for it. I'm gonna have more. Obviously, I'm taking out more than I'll ever get put back. But I think there's like 5 shulkers here that are stone. If you have a need for stone, I do need the cobblestone. But I do have a lot more stone to dig out, and I'm about to switch to a fortune pickaxe. So if you want a shulker full of cobblestone to use for your redstone stuff, you could technically have that one. I have some other cobblestone to hold me over until I get more. You use a lot more redstone stuff than I do on the general. Even with all the redstone that I'm doing here, like, I'm so slow at it that, like, I mean, it'll be a while before I need a shulker or cobblestone. I have like 9 stacks of cobble over there already that'll hold me, and that should hold me over until I dig up more of this. If I need to do any crafting with any of it. Otherwise, a lot of it's just gonna go up to the keep until, yeah, a lot more stone and stuff down here. I haven't even sorted out over there yet. A lot of stuff will end up in the keep, and I'll just take it over with me when I can. The storage, the stone. Sometimes I just take it with me over to the villagers and sell it to them to get emeralds, to buy glass, to make panes, to turn into diamonds, you know? Oh, that's stone. Oh, my chest is full. Yeah, it won't be long. I'm gonna have to start emptying out shulker boxes again. So this is down, but it's not down low enough for any of these others to go over. Here it starts to get low enough. Kinda, sort of, not really. Oh, it's K-Dog. He's back on Forever Bedrock. Yeah, Fred doesn't like that dog. And that's a joke, by the way. I actually honestly did forget what I was doing there for a minute. Oh, look at this. I got a little staircase up. Okay, what I would like to do before I get any further into the labyrinth is get some of this lighting worked out before things start spawning inside there. Where? Oh, here's my workspace. I still have pistons in my inventory taking up space. I don't know where I got mushrooms from. Alright, I did find a warped stem here somewhere. Where's my warped wood? There we go. So, I think what we're gonna do, and we're gonna start it over here. Inside the other side of these doors, we have this number with soul lanterns. And I think just to kind of cap off this, where it transitions into the spruce, we're going to go ahead and do that. But don't forget to read, chat. I'm trying. I've looked at it several times, and the last thing in there was about flying into the door. Whoa! The force is strong in this one. Now, when we get to this point, I feel like we have a mine shaft under here that we just found, and I kind of knew because I had dug into it on one of the corners or something, so I kind of knew already. No, we don't want that there. Is this just... I got these sides matching. I do. Okay. Yeah, that looks kind of tacky, doesn't it? It's because of the wall blocks. Once we get to here, these will be full blocks. Not sure what he's doing. Oh, he's pole dancing. Uh-oh. Get on with your bad self. Yeah. Let me get my emeralds out. Oh, you wanted them to eat on the job. I got you. With this being a bottom slab, it won't connect to the floor. But with this being a wall block, it will connect to the wall. So it won't look too funky to be here. Well, let me place it. There we go. I think because I was standing too close. However, we have that debacle because this is where it splits off. That light is not going to be enough to come down this way. Actually, you know what? Just because, I forgot, we're gonna probably end up transitioning this into a 2-block anyways. What we do is that there, trying to be careful because of that beacon. that there, and then we can put the lanterns on top of that. And I think the regular lanterns here are good enough for what we need. I mean, we're not, we're making a descent, right? Now, let's do this number. So it's kind of dark here where we start at. It's the brightest because we have the fire and the 2 lanterns to our side. It gets dimmer as we come through here, right? Which, when he's sealing here, we make our way through here. And I guess it would kind of get darker, but you would see more light here as you approach this way. Kind of like a symbol of hope. But beyond this point, we want it to get slightly darker than it is in here, but not so dark that you can't see. So that's something I'm definitely going to have to figure out. I think here I want to do that number. I didn't even have to do that. I had a block to place that on. Is that too much in my face? It is kind of in my face. So I want to do slabs here. Oh, them dogs. Sorry about that. Puppies are getting crazy. What was that? Yeah, hope starts to go down. Or actually here you're, yeah. I think here we can go back to the next level down. Full immersion here. And that's where it kind of levels back out again. It's not super high. You got what? 1, 2, 3. It's a 3.5 block deal. It's not super high, but it's not in your face either. And we'll put like that torch there. I think we'll help light this up pretty good. Now, after that dive, that's where it kind of gets interesting, because we've got like our split here, and I kind of want to make it, I mean, let me know if you guys think that it should be one or the other, or if it should just be random on which one, or random on each one, whether it could be open or not, so where they work independently of each other, which I think is the better option, just to optimize the options to the maze. But once we get down to this point, I kind of want to add like another option, you know, somewheres down on that level, wherever this mazes off to. I might have to straighten this back a little bit, but I think I've got that right. Or I may even have to extend it a little bit, but it's close. It's close. I think I've got, so we have our little deal back here where you kind of get locked into your decision. We want to add another one of those at the bottom of the dive, and I feel like maybe not the bottom of the dive. I mean, this is still 39. It's not, I mean, we could still technically dive a little bit more, but before that last dive that we are going to take, I would like to have that decision of, I went this path, I'm locked in. And we'll have that regardless how this goes, and you know what kind of mazes and traps are involved, which, I mean, don't think that this is in its completed state either, because it's definitely not. But every one of these, well, let's see, you've got 4 subs off to 8 to 16. All 16 of these paths, when you get down to that last, just before that last dive, I want that to be like in, okay, this is where I can't go back kind of thing. In which we'll tie into the redstone to reset all that, and you know, just like we're done for here. And I think that helps make it interesting when you reach a point of no return. If you make a wrong turn, you're not accidentally coming all the way back to the beginning, trying to, you know, figure out where you're at. But remember, I mean, this is a maze, so, I mean, this is just one little fraction of the maze. So, and I mean, these definitely I mean, even the 4 areas were different, right? And I mean, a lot of these ramps coming off are different. We're gonna at this point coming from here. Once we got down to this here, level 45 is where things really start to get different for each and every one. So, I mean, one might like this one here might be a good one to just dive all the way down. If you make that choice, or there's things. So, I mean, there's plenty of options on how we can do these things moving forward. So let me know in the comments below if you're watching this on VOD. What do you think about these different things that we've talked about? Any other suggestions you might have? I am looking completely forward to what you have to say, and if I can incorporate them and make them a reality, I will. And I mean, by the way, you get full credit. I mean, there's full disclosure here. I'm not some kind of super genius or anything like that. I'm just a guy, a regular guy trying to make a fun project and set something up for his friends to play. I don't know. It's completely out of my comfort zone in the aspect of setting the traps and the redstone, and I kind of did a little bit of that with the horror labyrinth, but the mad maze is so much more than the horror labyrinth could have ever been. The horror labyrinth basically taught me a lot as far as the options that I have out there, and again, there's just I took a lot of inspiration from just an average Joe. Yeah, I took a lot of inspiration for how some things could possibly work out from Decked Out. Even though Decked Out is a dungeon crawl and this is a maze, making them completely different, I was still able to grab inspiration for that. I mean, Tango Tech is, I mean, let's face it, all of his mini games have been, pretty amazing to some degree or another throughout his Hermitcraft career, if that's what you want to call it. And, I mean, probably was doing stuff like that before Hermitcraft. I don't know. I don't know that far back. But, you can take inspiration from something that's different and apply it to what you're doing. So, whoever you enjoy watching the content for, take like simple things on their building, designs and how they do things, and apply it to your world if you like it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what inspiration is. If you don't even, I mean, you don't have to necessarily do it block by block. I mean, that it's called inspiration because it inspired you, regardless how different it is. But yeah, you guys are an amazing community. Please go to foreverbedrock.com, check us out, and if you really, really enjoy this project, if you like the Forever Bedrock server and the guys that we have here, be sure to join us in the Discord where we are active. Links for that is also in the description. Don't forget to check out all the other Forever Bedrock members. And, I just want to say 121 is right around the corner. And that means a lot of big changes for a lot of people. Not just in-game, but, that's kind of when we need to up the ante and do things a little bit different than we've been doing and roll the dice and get a little crazy. And this project here has kind of been helping me to do that. And I'm looking forward to really, really getting out of my comfort zone a lot more in the near future. So remember to always keep mining and crafting, and I will see each and every one of you in the next video.